Hey you guys, welcome to the video. So today I'm going to be talking all about the unwritten rules of the rave. These are the do's and don'ts of rave and festival etiquette. Hey guys, my name is Emma Capotis. I am the Director of Community and Culture here at Lunchbox. Welcome to our YouTube channel. So as I mentioned, today we are going to be diving into rave and festival etiquette. This is going to be a really fun one for us to discuss here. I'm very much looking forward to seeing everyone's comments down below, so do feel free to chime in and add your own do's and don'ts to this list. But before we get into that, we would absolutely love it if you guys would subscribe to our channel. We are trying to come out with more and more videos for the EDM community, so just hit that button down below and turn on post notifications so you guys are notified every time that we upload. You can also follow along with us on social media at It's the Lunchbox, and we just started a new private Facebook group for our Lunchbox fam. It's a really fun place to interact with people who have similar interests and who own a lunchbox, so there will be links down below if you guys want to join that group. So we decided to come up with a list of the do's and don'ts of rave and festival etiquette. This is just a general guideline that we wanted to have fun with and just to educate people a little bit more. So I'm going to jump right into it with our first do. So these first few are actually just general tips on interaction. So I would say the number one do is come with an open mind. A lot of people who rave and go to festivals are very outgoing, open-minded people. It's a judgment-free zone. So if you've never been to one before, we do ask that you come with an open mind. Be open to new experiences, meeting new people from all different walks of life, and it really is just a great opportunity to expand your horizon. So do come with an open mind. And to coincide with it, the number one don't judge others. Don't judge people's outfits. Don't judge what they decide to do, how they spend their time. It's really up for everyone to decide like how they want to live their life. So don't judge others. Just be accepting of yourself and the people around you. The number two do is respect those around you, respect the venue, and respect the environment. So this sort of goes all along with the plur mentality, which is peace, love, unity, and respect. It's a mantra that a lot of ravers live by. And again, really just respect yourself, respect the people around you, their space, respect the venue. So that goes along with one of our don'ts. Don't litter. A lot of times at raves and festivals, you'll see people who just like throw their trash on the ground, throw their water bottles on the ground and stuff like that, creating a lot of waste. So do respect yourself in the venue and don't litter. Another do that we just have to cover really quickly is ask for consent. If you are interested in somebody, if you want to dance with somebody, whatever it is, ask for consent. It goes without saying, you guys. Again, just respecting people around you. We want to make sure that we really cover that because there can be a lot of scenarios at rave and festivals where people get taken advantage of. And that can tie along with things as simple as putting someone on your shoulders. I've been in the scenario before where people have just picked me up and put me on their shoulders. I'm terrified of heights. I am not a fan. So simply ask people before you do things like that. That can just be a small example of asking someone for consent. Don't fan clack. I feel like this is the number one thing that people talk about. Fan clacking can sometimes be just a sign of expression, and people will do it along with the beat of a song or a beat drop, but oh man, does it drive people nuts. It's very loud, it can be very disruptive, and sometimes can ruin a song for people around you, so don't fan clap, let's leave that at home. Do say excuse me when you walk through the crowd. If you need to get to the front of a stage or you just are cutting through, please say excuse me. Manners cost nothing. People will appreciate you so much more if you just simply say those two words. It is very much appreciated, so don't just push through people or cut people off when you're cutting through a crowd. You know, just say excuse me, and a lot of people will be very thankful for those manners. And don't cut in line. I have seen time and time again, usually when you're waiting to get into a festival, sometimes when you're waiting on a long water line, people can tend to be a little shisty and cut in line or go find their friends who are standing up at the front of a line. So don't be that person. Everybody is waiting around and waiting to get to the same thing. So try not to cut people off and really, again, just respect each other. Do look out for people around you. So some of these events that you guys may be attending may have thousands of people at them, and there can be situations that can be a little bit dangerous in some circumstances. So do just be aware of your surroundings. You know, if somebody looks like they're struggling, go up to them, make sure that they're okay. Sometimes you can get medical assistance for people who really need it, or you can help people find their friends if they're lost. So do look out for those around you. Again, if somebody looks like they're in an uncomfortable situation, tap them on the shoulder, ask them if they're all right. Again, we're all just there to have fun and be safe, so do look out for the people who are around you. Don't sit down in the middle of a packed dance floor or a stage. So you will see that some venues and festivals have banned gloving, and a lot of the reason is because typically if you're gonna get a light show from a glover, sometimes they will have you sit down in the middle of a busy area. So a lot of shows will ban gloving. I personally think gloving is a really cool flow art. I'm all here for it, but a lot of the times you guys can sort of excuse yourself, go to the side, or do a light show while you're still standing. But if you're somebody who maybe doesn't like the artist that's on, or you just need a break, your legs are tired, try not to sit in the middle of the dance floor, because I have seen people walking through a crowd who will trip over you, bump into you, you can get hurt, you can hurt somebody else. So try to avoid doing that in the middle of a packed dance floor. Totem etiquette. So do turn your totem to the side if you are closer to the stage. So for the most part, I would say a general rule of etiquette would be to stand in the back if you have a totem, just so that you're not blocking everybody's view, and some of their pictures and videos don't just have this huge sign blocking everybody. So one thing you can do is, if your totem is horizontal, make sure you turn it this way so that people can see around the sides of it. It's just one rule of thumb. Also, if you guys have a collapsible totem, take it down during a set. It's much easier for people to see around you. So I would probably do a couple of those things just to be courteous of the people that are standing near you and behind you. Don't take advantage of people who are under the influence, or who maybe got a little too messed up, by taking videos or photos of them and posting them online. This is a topic that's a bit controversial and has come up a lot in the EDM community, but it's really disheartening to see people who are in a vulnerable position like that, and then people take advantage of it, film them, and put it on the internet, which can potentially ruin somebody's life, embarrass them, make them lose a job. So if you see people like that, put your phone away. Don't feel the need to report it. Do bring candy to trade. So candy are different bracelets that can have sayings on them, your favorite artist names, all different things that you guys can make up, and you can trade them with people just as an exchange of friendship or fun, whatever you guys want to do. I wear a ton of candy on my wrist. I like to trade with people as I meet them in the crowd, so do that. If you don't know anything about candy, you can always go up to somebody and ask them to show you the handshake, and ask them if they would like to trade and give you your first candy. So do be polite when you approach people that already have them if you don't have any. The last thing I want to say is do share with people. So in a pre-pandemic world, it was pretty common for people to share water, gum, chapstick, anything like that, that if somebody is in need and asks you for something, of course, if they look like they need help, if they're dehydrated, it's something you would share. So, you know, after this scenario plays out, we'll have to see if that's the most healthy thing to do. But in a normal case, I would say do share your gum, anything like that, if people are looking for it. And don't forget your hydration pack. So you guys, that is our list of do's and don'ts for rave and festival etiquette. We hope you guys enjoyed this list. And again, if you want to add your own, please leave us a comment down below with what you would add to either your do's and don'ts. And of course, if you guys aren't already subscribed here, we would love to have you as a part of the family. Don't forget to check out our Facebook group under Lunchbox Fam, or you can follow along with us on Instagram at It's the Lunchbox. Thank you guys so much for checking out this video. Please give it a thumbs up if you enjoyed it, and we will see you in the next one. Bye guys.